Good afternoon, and what is a warm, bright, and sunny day? It is October the 22nd. It's a Tuesday, and I'm in the reading Nook, the nice hot cup of tea, and a box to continue unboxing. And what I've got here is a copy of Fiends of the Eastern Front, Volume 2. So I've done an unboxing of Volume 1. This is essentially um, a luxury omnibus of the supernatural war stories and folk horror tales from the pages of 2000 AD. 2000 AD being the world's longest science fiction weekly comic, having begun in 1977, essentially in the wake of Star Wars. And essentially, it has been produced so much content over the years that it has produced numerous compilations of its strips, and it continues doing so because they're great stories, and they're worth bringing together. Although, of course, if you're a fan, you're going to be reading them in the individual issues. Anyway, in 1970, Lieutenant Tim Wilson is haunted by memories of war, not just the bloodshed of the battlefield, but the horrors witnessed at the hand of Captain Constanta, who rescued him after a gruesome encounter with the king bats of Maximilian von Claw, the Black Max himself. Years later, Lieutenant Wilson sets out on a journey to hunt down Constanta in his native Romania and uncovers his origins among beasts and creatures of magic. Completing the work of Ian Edginton and Tiernen Trevallion, the second omnibus of the Fiends of the Eastern Front follows Constanza's bloody trail across history and brings monstrous terror from the skies of wartime France to the streets of 1960s London. Now, unlike the first volume, this is going to be in colour, and it's signed there by Ian Edginton, who's a very thoroughly nice chap. And some of it here, as you can see, white memorial service. And talking about the first section here, we are in First World War, the Great War, where the airplanes, the biplanes of the Royal Flying Corps. Those by the front nose bit, I would suggest might be something like SE-5As, but I guess that's probably like a Fokker triplane, I think. At a glance, could be wrong. So this is kind of a memory going back at really sort of like what happened during the Great War. So fantastic artwork in here, really nicely done. Going across some sort of horror and blood, a monstrous nature of these encounters in the sky. Um, and then we've got the next story, Santa, and this switches to full color. Action in Romania. This would be in the past again, medieval period. So just showing you some of this artwork. I'm not going to show you all of it because, hey, you'll want to read it yourself. You've seen how good it is. So a bit further forward, the next chapter, kind of switch back to, well, it's quite black and white, but 1963. Um, actually have someone, I think that's meant to be a U-2 spy plane, and then just suffering the strangest attack you could possibly imagine um, aboard such a aircraft. Um, and essentially, you've got a couple of range figures. So this really, I think, is a drawing on one particular film for its look. You have a look there, and just that scene across the I think it's Trafalgar Square. Um, but um, yeah, this is essentially this is a really fantastic nod to the Crest File, the 1960s film with Michael Caine. Just really nicely done. If you know the film, it is one of my favourite spy films. It's really, and then the investigation here takes a weird and terrible turn. Of course, it does because you are dealing with fiends from the Eastern Front. Um, so forward, and there's another strange encounter here with another figure out of folklore. In this case, Baba Yaga. So this looks hugely entertaining. Um, Switch back against the past and essentially bringing the book to a close. And we also have a cover gallery. And there we go. That is Fiends of the Eastern Front, Volume 2, published by Rebellion, taken from the pages of 2000 AD. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the like button down below. Of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me with a box, typically containing a book or game or role-playing supplement, in this case, it's a compilation of a comic book strip taken from the pages of 2000 AD, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook, and we'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.